Who was that? I heard my theme song. Oh, hey, it's the Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald, released in some year, directed by David Yates. I know that. Oh gosh, I gotta wake up after watching that movie. But David Yates is behind every single Harry Potter project ever since Order of the Phoenix. And this film is starring, again, Eddie Redmayne, Catherine Watterson, Dan Fogel, Alison Stoll, and Ezra Miller, and with new cast members Zoe Kravitz, Callum Turner, William Nodelin, Kevin Guthrie, Jude Law, and Johnny Depp playing the role of Grindelwald. And I'm pretty sure it's okay to say Johnny Depp's name again because he was acquitted of everything. Whatever that situation was, I'm not going to touch on it. Let's just touch on, regrettably, this movie. This fucking thing. The reason why I have to talk about the Crimes of Grindelwald today, and why I just woke up from my nap after watching this movie, is because the third Fantastic Beasts films, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, comes out this weekend, and I'm planning on doing a big Harry Potter ranking on Friday of all of the Harry Potter films up to this movie that have come out over the years. So I gotta talk about this, because it's in the Fantastic Beasts series. And that's the only reason why I'm talking about this movie. Because I plan on never watching this movie again after this. After Grindelwald's capture in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Grindelwald escapes and plans to build up his army again to take over the world. Meanwhile, Newt Scamander has returned to the UK and is meeting up with his older brother and former love interest Leta Lestrange. But after all this talk, Scamander's former teacher, Albus Dumbledore, comes a-knockin', asking Scamander to find Credence from the first movie to bring him to Dumbledore so Dumbledore could do something with him. So it's two separate stories that have no interconnection at all for the entire movie until the very end, where I guess they literally just kind of cross paths and almost everyone dies, Grindelwald gets away, and we're going to a third one. This Fantastic Beasts franchise, it's so obvious that there is no plan, there is no overall arc for any of these characters. This was all just, hey, we want that Harry Potter money. Please, J.K. Rowling, give us more films. And, oh, thanks for the films, but could you make them more like Harry Potter, even though you said that they weren't going to be set in the UK, it was going to be set in the Americas? Could you just do the Harry Potter stuff, please? That would be awesome. Which was okay for the first one. But in this film, it literally does nothing to advance anything. Advance character, advance plot, advance arcs, advance, I don't know, big conflict, whatever the conflict in this movie is. I don't know why this film exists. And really everything that we find out and learn in this movie could have easily been explained in a prequel or in a storytelling device or in a pensieve in the next film. Like, Secrets of Dumbledore should be film 2 in this series. Because all we find out in this movie, the only thing that we learn of any note, is that Credence, played by Ezra Miller, is a Dumbledore. He is Albus Dumbledore's long-lost brother. Which is a big deal. I'm sorry, why is that a big deal? Is the Albus Dumbledore, is Dumbledore like Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars? Like, if you're a Skywalker, you bring balance to the forces in wizards and witches? What? The movie ends with him being told this by Grindelwald, and he takes his little wand and shoots a beam at a cliff, and the cliff collapses, and then we zoom in on Ezra Miller, and that is it. Nothing of like, oh, here's what's coming the next time, or here's our mission, here's what we're going to be doing, here's the cliffhanger. There is no cliffhanger. Literally, there is no cliffhanger because the cliff was just destroyed by Credence in this movie. That just came off the top of my head right there, and I am so fucking proud of that. But other than that, this film, no reason for it to exist. The movie is called Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. How many beasts do we see in this movie? One? Maybe two-ish? One that's at least in the middle of the streets, and Newt Scamander, settles him down a little bit with his little shaky toy thing. But then after they go, the only beasts we see after that are the cat things at the library, I guess. Why is this film called Fantastic Beasts when there are no beasts in this movie? Does Nagini count as a beast? She's transfiguring in between being a serpent and a human, so I guess that's 3. If you want to know what the definition is of a money grab, watch this movie. Or at least try to watch this movie, because I tried to get my wife to watch it, and I hit play a total of 3 times, watched it all the way through, each time, and she only stayed awake during the last one, during the last run. Do you know how much that sucks to watch this movie multiple times? It's such a shame because, again, I like Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander. I think he's fascinating. I love his interpretation of this character. I do like some of the backstory we were getting in here with a former love interest and why she chose someone else over him. And hell, even getting flashbacks with him when he was at Hogwarts, when they were kids. I like that stuff. But there's no point to it. At all. All of this entire movie, like, you remember Deathly Hallows Part 1 when Hermione was reading the story about all the Deathly Hallows and you had, like, the silhouette monster giving the wand and giving the cloak and giving the stone to all the brothers? That's what this movie should have been in Secrets of Dumbledore, or the next story. We should have gotten the story about how the baby was kidnapped and sent off to seas and then was swapped out and then was magically discovered. And boom, there you go. Credence is Credence Dumbledore. Awesome. Here's the start of the next movie. We shouldn't have to sit through an hour and a half getting to that point. This movie sucks. I don't like this movie at all. There's not a lot great to say about it. The opening escape with Grindelwald is actually kind of cool. It shows us that this guy, he freaking means business, but then he just doesn't do any business at all in this movie. And it's a shame because we'll never see Johnny Depp in this role again with anything substantial because he's being replaced by Mads Mikkelsen in the third. So, sorry, Johnny. You had something here. You had a nice little start, an intriguing start, but you didn't go anywhere with this one. Sorry. I'm going to give Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindlewald half a Blu-ray. No! No! Pointless, pointless. This movie is fucking pointless. Thank you very much, everyone, for sticking around this week with my looking back on the Fantastic Beasts films. We're going to be talking about Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter on Friday with my ranking of all the films that have come out, minus Secrets of Dumbledore, because I am going to try to go see that this weekend and get my review of that out on Monday. So guys, if you've seen Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindlewald, what did you think about it? Is there someone out there that actually enjoyed this movie? And if you enjoyed it, please, I'm actually very interested in to know, like, what you like about this movie and why you would recommend someone to watch it. Because I'm not there with you, and I'm very interested and respectful of your opinion. I just want to know your reasoning why. So please, comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time I'm releasing my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time with my ranking of all of the Harry Potter films. So in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.